Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or if you are new here, hello. For this video, while my voice is just casually cracking up, I'm going to be doing a first impressions on this grey ashy toned hair dye. It is specifically meant for the roots, especially if a person is become a little bit grey but wants to keep the blonde ashy tones fresh. Specifically what this is for, but then again in my logic, hair dye is hair dye no matter which way you look at it. I'm sorry about the dripping. Clearly I am also outside. I don't want to have to do my hair inside in case I make a mess and can't reverse that mess. So like I keep saying in other videos, we are in the process of moving, so to avoid not that light no wood stain the floors of the house, but just to keep the precautionary side, etc. I'm going to be coloring my hair outside, so I'm going to be doing a first impressions. As you can see, the ashy greyish tones. Conveniently and with a big surprise, inspiration once again is of course Elisa Taylor. Sometimes depending on the lighting in the photo, sometimes she looks like she has more golden blonde hair, other days it looks far more ashy toned. Ashy toned do of course mean a lot more like my roots kind of make my hair look a bit ashy toned right now, and my hair is almost like a platinum blonde. Not darker blondings, however, I look a little bit more yellow blonde. Now I can't find my Olaplex anywhere, and that kind of saddens me because I will be pre-lightening my roots, obviously growing a little bit, and the only thing I can successfully go in with is of course my coconut oil bit. I could have sworn I put my Olaplex in a shoebox in our bathroom cupboard, but it just isn't there at all. So pre-lighten my roots first, and then I will get back, and once my hair is dried and this is this colour, I'll be right back and we can play around with this. So before I do get too excited, it is a L'Oreal Paris Age Perfect Beautifying Colour Care. As a touch of natural looking colour to grey hair, provides radiance. No mix, so you don't have to mix the quantities. No mix to rinse. Non-permanent, like all hair dye isn't permanent. It will eventually fade out in your hair. It only lasts about 2 to 10 shampoos. I can't speak English. It does come in like a tube type of thing, like kind of like a fashion hair dye. It comes looking like this. So given that, you can so this is pretty much like the before and afters. I have no idea how well that focused or not. As you can see, the before and after, pretty much real grey hair and what the results end up looking like. But for the most part, I'm just looking for the more grey tones, like the undertone, the roots, because actually the funny thing is I love the ash tones in blonde hair, even if hair is also a little bit more yellowish on the ends. The ironic thing is I love red tones in brown hair. Anyway, this time I'm going to pre-lighten my hair and then we'll be right back.
Okay, so as you can see, I'm obviously all bleached up now, yet I am having to do a voiceover because it started raining and you wouldn't have been able to hear me over the rain. So using this fan brush thing, I'm pretty sure came in a painting kit maybe, because it is way too dense to be used as an actual fan brush that you use for your makeup. So clearly squeezing this product out of the tube, as you can see, it's like this chestnutty brown burgundy shade, which when I first pushed it out of the tube, it was this very, very dark charcoal grey colour, which I thought that would explain the ash tones. Then as soon as I started painting onto my hair, as you can clearly see, it looks more like I am painting on a chestnut colour. But I figured that was just the manufacturing of the product. I wasn't going to judge that too quickly because I have worked with silver dyes in the past, and depending on the brand and the manufacturing of it, the dyes usually were looking like this on my hair, which I didn't think too much of it. And when I rinsed my hair out, of course I had that silver colour that I wanted, so I figured that's what was going on here, despite the fact that I was technically working with a natural undertone colour. I just figured by manufacturing of the product itself that I'm putting into my roots, I figured that was just what was going on. But yeah, I was in for a surprise, which you'll find out later on in the video. So even though this brush would have to have been like the same type of density as my tint brush, yet I was having a pretty hard time spreading the colour evenly. I mean, it's not like that I was working with a developer either. This was just squeeze it straight out of the tube and straight onto the roots type of situation. You didn't need to put a developer with it. I left the colour in my hair for about probably a good half an hour because I was rewatching The 100. I'm already on the 3rd season. I have too much time on my hands for the most part. I just binge the show, like my life depends on it. No pun intended. Anyway, so the colour was a bit tricky to, move across my roots evenly. I had to just keep going back into the tube. I managed to spread it out about 2 inches wide of my roots, every which way direction. I'm not too sure how much I had at the back as far as spreading the colour consistently goes, but as far as I could tell, I had everything as about as even as I possibly could get it. Plus my hair is a lot thicker now, so I had a lot more hair to work with. Anyway, I'm going to shut up now, so this was pretty much my first impression on the actual product itself. Like I said, I would have been talking my way through it in the actual video, but it started to rain, so you wouldn't have been able to hear me at all. I've made the mistake once of talking over rain. The rain still managed to be louder than me. I had to subtitle myself. That was fun. Anyway, not the point. So I'm going to speed the rest of this video. It's already sped up, you idiot. I'm going to stop talking for the rest of this clip, and then we'll get back when I am reviewing it once the rain has stopped and once my hair is rinsed.
Okay, so I don't know what in the hell I just flew into my face. I don't know what in the hell this is, but there is definitely no ash tones. I'm in pretty bright natural lighting. It's about 5 in the evening, but there's still some really good sunlight. It's overcast, so the lighting is even more washed out. I will show you different lightings regarding the different points of the house, because lighting is everything, as I always say. I'm mumbling a little bit because holy crap, I'm tired. I've literally spent from about 10 o'clock in the morning up until 5 in the evening just doing my damn hair, and all those hours gone by, my hair looks nothing like this. As you can see, ash tones, greyish green ash tones within the blonde hair. It is more specifically meant for grey hairs, but like I just said, hair dye is hair dye. Actually restoring colour back to a lack of pigment on the roots of hair, which is obviously where grey hair grows. My hair is about 5% dry. It's been drying really quickly lately, which is good. This is all the back. Hopefully you saw a good angle of that. As soon as I was rinsing my hair out, I had my mirror cupboard sticking outwards, so facing towards the shower, so I could see my hair as I was rinsing. I was rinsing this side. You see a lot of silvery ash tones. I thought, yeah, it's sweet, it's probably worked really well. Then I got onto the other side, and I looked like I had dyed my roots brown, like a very strong reddish brown, essentially like a chestnut colour. I thought, no, something isn't right here. So kept rinsing. By the time I was completely done, I then shampooed my hair a little bit just to lift it up a bit. Then obviously condition, because that's important for obvious reasons. And then I towel dried my hair. Then as soon as I looked in the mirror, just readjusting the towel and squeezing the excess water, my roots looked like they just had strips of kind of like a burgundy dye, just not latching onto all the right places. And then, now that my hair is a little bit more air dried and getting there, my roots look like a plush purple toned pink. You can see it's grafted onto more spots at the back than it has at the front. There's no ash anywhere. Again, ash is like that silvery green tone that you can see in here. Not swimming pool green, but essentially ash just means green undertones. So luckily I haven't rinsed the rest of the lightener out, so I'll have to go back through my roots tonight, because I won't be able to reuse the lightener by tomorrow. It doesn't work that way. And as soon as I'm done and showing you different lightings, each different colourful situation, I will then have to lighten the moments again. And luckily I do have this other dye that I have been playing around with, which I really like the end result of. I was really looking forward to this because of the promising ash tones, that natural ash rooted look. So relatively colour correction gone wrong. Okay, we're now in my bedroom. So we're pretty much under artificial alien plant lighting. I still do not know what to make of this colour here. You can still see the blonde. The roots are toned, non-obvious and bleached. All your girl wanted was some ash blonde roots that look like she's already grown grey at the root, and this is what I get instead. Hey, the wonderful football in the background, but actual window lighting.
Moves it in the direction of Shaki. He kicked the last, can he make it back-to-back goals for the Dogs?
In my bedroom, I can't be bothered sitting you guys back on the tripod and hopping back outside and letting it towel down all over again. No, not crying, just there was a bit of hair sticking in my eye. Okay. That was a cute angle. Oh, that doesn't work. So to bend over a little bit. So I do not know what the hell all this was, but I'm definitely not keeping this around much longer. It's giving me a lot of rose gold vibes as well. That's right, I'll put it, nope, it's right here. Oh my gosh. I still have a fair bit left in the actual tube. Just enough to cover extensions, but giving these results, I will not be doing that. So just a reminder, that's going to be the clearest. Hopefully you guys can see that. Even in this alien planet lighting, you can still see the freaking ash tones. There is no traces of rose gold pink. Like it says like a touch of beige, which for sure I got the beige out of that. But on the actual design, you can't see any beige. I mean, like maybe like the tiniest traces. For the most part, it's just silver. Not fashion cult silver, but you know. Anyway, this was my first impressions on the L'Oreal Age Perfect colour cream stuff. I'm going to go use the lightener again, just over the roots, then go back through with my choice of dye. This is going to take me even longer to get through my hair. Probably going to be finished around 7 o'clock at this rate. So, thank you all so much for watching. I really do hope you enjoyed this video. Maybe this colour has worked out for you. Whether or not you've got hair like mine, pre-lightened of course, or you're working straight off a natural colour and just wanting to change the tones a little bit, or you have premature grey hair / grey hairs and you've tried this product out and it's worked great for you. Sure, this one was specifically dedicated to grey hairs, but my logic is hair dye is hair dye. The only thing that is different about any other hair dye is this is just in the one singular tube colour, like the way a fashion colour would be. I'll just like sweep the brush here. I just was squeezing it along here and just like the most concentration was right up to the root, and then just dragging the rest of the colour out. The colour itself was the further down the tube I got, the more flexible it got, but when I was first playing around with it was very, very hard to maneuver around. Anyway, so like I said, even though it is dedicated to greys, I still source, typical hair dye out of it. But like I just said, I'm going to pre-lighten myself back out just until the colour's lifted, and go back in with the other colour that I have been using, which is shown in my Lisa Taylor hair cutting video and colouring, or Lisa Taylor inspired hair, where I'm just, hair is flipped and I'm posing a bit in the sharpest shirt. So if you want to watch that video, just fast forward the cutting bits and go to the part where I'm showing what the box dye that I use for the tint colour. Also a beige tone, but it works a lot better than whatever the crap this is. So thank you all so much for watching. I really do hope you enjoyed this video, and I shall see you all for my future ones.